Richest Roots drink works for menstrual cramps and pain, migraines, fatigue, stress and tiredness, sinusitis, builds immune defense, bloating, enhances male bedroom prowess, and Richest Sorrel Roots drink works against all types of cancers and tumors, memory loss, high cholesterol, insomnia, nervous issues, flu, and many other illnesses. For your Richest Roots drink and Richest Sorrel Roots drink, contact us now via WhatsApp at 876-528-9534. Richest Roots drink and Richest Sorrel Roots drink. Richest, a true Jamaican experience.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the show. It's another weekend. It's another triple treat. Weekend triple treat. First night. Yeah, man. And we just want to big up all the persons who are here to support the movement. You know what I mean? And welcome to the persons on Facebook. Big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Hoping that everybody is well. Everybody is all right. That has become a slogan, so to speak. Just remember to like up the stream. That's the golden rule. Like Formula would say, free and easy way to show your support. So it's easy. Just touch the like button, the thumbs up button. Yeah, man, pretty easy. And you can share the stream as well. And you can tell a friend to tell a friend about the Coach's Desk. Also, if you're new, we encourage you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the Coach's Desk family. This is where you get your sporting experience, people. So big up to everybody. All right. So, of course, you know, tomorrow is the game, Jamaica versus Suriname. A pretty, well, this is a part of the Nations League competition that is taking place. We take them on tomorrow, and then come Tuesday again, that will be another encounter. Then we play Mexico on the 14th. So this seems to be a very a little quick, busy period for the boys. Hope that they will capitalize and take their chances. Paul All spoke today. Paul All spoke today, and he was asked some of the questions that you, the fans, would have been asking. And he answered the way that some people thought, and he answered the way that some people are not too happy with. Nevertheless, the fact of the matter is that he spoke, and we're happy that we hear it from him. You know what I mean? It's good to know that we hear it from the horse's mouth. So it's not like somebody, a third party, we got it from. We heard it directly from Paul Hall. And I don't really want to belabor that point tonight, though. Hold on, we'll go on for the light. See, I look at thing I come up. All right. Yeah, man. I saw a little thing trying to creep up in the stream, you know? So I thought, man. I'm gonna fix the camera. All right, that looked pretty. Yeah, man. So it was a pretty decent press conference. The only challenge we had was the internet. Apparently, Paul all had internet issues where he's at in Suriname. And some of the things that we really wanted clarity on, he wasn't able to. The press officer had to shorten the meeting because some of these questions we weren't getting clarity from it. And he was saying that in order to protect the gaffer, it's best if we hear exactly what he's saying. So there's going to be another scheduled meeting. Yes, another meeting where the journalist can put the coach to task again by asking him some questions. I think he did fairly well in answering some of the questions. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Some things came out in terms of selection, in terms of commitment, in terms of turning down call up and all of these things. He concluded that turning down call up should be under these conditions. He would accept these reasons, even though players have come with other reasons. He'd be pretty much said that if it's not your health, if it's not family, then I mean you shouldn't withhold from, coming to play for the national team. But people have their reasons. Some of the reasons he doesn't think are valid reasons, but at the same time, he still has to respect. Now, these persons are going to have a challenge in terms of getting back into the fore, because if somebody is called over them that is performing well, it's going to be very difficult for that person to be thrown under the bus. So that player who turned on the call would have to rub the bench until the other person probably job form or substitute or whatever. But I think that is reasonable. Yeah, but people turn on the call for various reasons. Now we understand what Devon Williams was saying, Speedy, in his post. Yeah. All right, let me get through some of the comments now. Jobless, big up yourself. And before I go any further in the comments, just remember you can call. We're not going long, people. As usual, I drop the link from early and get this thing discussion. Persons who want to discuss. Pin it early. Some people say Shirley, but me I say early. All right, so you can call in. And be reminded that this video is brought to you by Richos Roots Drink. Richos Solid Roots Drink. Richos, a true Jamaican experience. So you can always link up if you want some of the Richos Roots, yeah? All right, so Jobless, big up yourself. No respect, Reggae Boyz. Anyway, all right. Big up to Jobless. GS Safaran in the building. Big up yourself. Check. When you hear check, you know I GS now fresh, See fresh forward there. Fresh. I said check. Big up yourself. Capo in the building. Yeah, man. 16.5K. Big up on yourself. Thanks to all the supporters of Coaches Desk. Big up on yourself, man. Salute. Big up Jason. Big up Fresh. Big up Jobless. All the people who subscribe to the channel. I might not be able to single you out, but I don't know the thing. Toughy Rudy, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Toughy Rudy. No, we try our best for you. No, man, we don't have no commitment show, man. We are going to talk about the match preview, man. I gotta talk, man. Just give me preamble and move on in a fresh. Gregory Reed, big up yourself. Jerome 876, big up. Big up yourself, Chevon. Yeah, man, respect, man. Everything is well so far, and just a little bit tired, but you know, we can complain about tired. Why? Because we have a job, don't. Yeah, man, big up all the people. Actually, big up yourself. Um, Gregory, this football is not going nowhere, sir. This is a total joke. Jamaica football, along with the federation, is going back ways. Wayne Evans, big up yourself in the erudite. Well, go on. Long time we don't see you. We don't hear from you. You need to call in Wayne so we can hear your voice. Jairus, big up yourself in the Jairus. Rob Smith in the building. Big up. And I don't know. Grimaldo Diaz, what's up? Panamanian brother. Hey, people, see we Panamanian brother in the building, you know. Yeah, man, we're there, man. I was missing long time, so I'm coming. Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. I hope everything is well still in a Grimaldo. I hope you not catch the virus and you know get through in another cell. Happy to have you back. Yeah. No, man. I'm not in mourning, man. You know that background, yeah. I'm a real background. I like that background, man. Yeah, man, the bad man. It has nothing to do with mourning. So this is not a background fresh. This is a background. And a background, a black ground. Yeah. So what cry? What's up? Pick up yourself. The losses are all have been having is happening in the right time. We can take some losses now as long as we're developing on the technical aspect of the game. See them yawning, the people are sleepy on them, you know. Fresh God, you hear the coach now, or you need to hear it from the man, them granny now. You're absolutely not easy, you know. Vacation is good for the health. Big of yourself, Jason, in the building. You need to follow up on your question at the next press conference. If a player miss two call up, should they no longer be called if it's not a good reason? That's a good question. They're not tough, Rudy. But you know, Mannings did follow up on it and ask if these players would be called back. Obviously, they would be called back. But in terms of if the replacement is doing well, what will transpire with that person who missed the call up? But yeah, tough, Rudy. I forgot to lock that question there. Send it to the WhatsApp number. I could lock it down. Man must be staying in the middle of ocean with that connection. Yeah, man. But the connection was poor, man. Poor, 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 poor. You know, people I get the interview, you know, but I've got to check some techie person, you know, because I requested it because I was in there. I didn't get an opportunity to record it. So I got the information, but I'll know me can't access it. Like under lock and key or something, something. Big up to Guna. Guna look like him record it and ensure it good. Big up Guna. I'll know you know listen to the interview. I've been busy all day. My reach home. All right, fresh. Big up. Style and flavor and sanitize. All right, Wayne Evans. Big up. People may drop the link early, you know. The problem is we don't have people to replace them. We need to get better players so we don't have to call them anymore. That one challenge. That is a challenge, man. No doubt about that. Me now call them back, you know. It was up if it was up to me. Yeah, man, actually, we know that show them, man. We need players that where we there. Um we need players that we call up, not recruit, sure. Richest roots for the back. Yeah, man. Link up. We need players that we call up, not recruit. All right. Richest roots for the back. All right, Chevron. Oh, Mr. Brain Drain. This jump right to Brain Drain. Brain Drain, big up yourself. I said Maggie and anyway. Yeah, man. Big up Rockfort. SMM job, big up yourself. Dre, anywhere that big up, Dre. Don't know. Duckland, what go on? What is it? Be a foolness, I go on. Why? So the thing set. I have to melt it. Cause it's set, we have to melt it or dig it up or something. Coach them yarning the you need some of the roots. No man, I sleep, more sleep, man. Fresh got hey, my days them I work now easy, brother. Bless up everybody in the chat. Warning, Eagle Republic are coming with the warning. Now wait there. Warning, lightning a strike. Continued support of the Reggae Boyz can lead to mental health issues. Warning. Big up yourself in a Brian. Pink wall, man of steel. I don't know going on. Wait, no more roots? Jane, why you burn out Maggie? No, I tell us the Maggie hot. All right, you see, I need to check over Facebook and see if any messages come in. No, I'm not seeing a message coming. Jeremy and Johnson, bless up yourself. One question I'll ask is why all of a sudden these players that wanted to play for us now become uncommitted. Feral Dawes, big up yourself. Good question, Brian. Some of them ballers have to leave international football if this is how they will operate. Mm-hmm. Up and running. Maggie needs to start scoring goals and assisting goals for Jamaica. He's not doing both for Jamaica. Marvin Paul, big up yourself. What's up, coach? Marvin Paul in the house. Vancouver. All right, Vancouver in the building. So we know say North America in the building. Big up the whole Canada. Vancouver. Yeah. Toronto in the building. You know, say Mississauga there too. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. Coach, me tired we talk. I need Paul Hall and everyone at JFF gone. We need a comprehensive cleanse. Woo. Coach have a what? Hold on, what that? Jaja. Hold on the people. Oh me there now. We never answer if your boss was treating you right, you're not happy to come work every day. Uh, yeah man. Chris Smith, big up yourself. Everything good? Maggie, you hot. What do you mean by that? Yeah, man, it's a good question. It's a good question, Brian asks, man. But based on what Paul Hall is saying, you know, gentle people, he's heavily recruiting in the diaspora. based on what he said, he's heavily recruiting in the diaspora. So look out. We'll have some more ball off forward, man. Yeah, man, DMV. Big up the whole DMV massive, you know. Yeah, man, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Yeah, man, big up, big up. What do you forward? I mean, I see Malik, I mean, I see Brain Drain. You see a few other people in our building still, but I mean, big them up same way, big up the whole DMV, Tri-State, big up on yourself. So, coach, man, that's where. But Jams low. No, me not think so, no, me not honor that me here. Honor that me here fresh. But I believe there's more to this no show than we are being led to believe. Yeah, it could be more. Learned a lot from Paul Hall press conference. He picked the team. Yup. Tell you now, I'm picking team, man. Confirmed this 16 to 7 selection criteria. Yup. Commitment issues with players called. Admin bungle cause player late arrival. Yeah, man. As usual. You see the Jamal, when did he say about the Jamal? Did he answer about the Jamal thing? I think he said some of the players are going to be here for the second leg, you know. Who? I don't know. But some of them have flight issues. Aaron's have some issues with them luggages, and that is not because of improper planning, but it was because of the airline. Yeah? Because he imposed something upon him story. So it's not because of any of those. As I said, you know, I don't care who it is. Could have Messi, Ronaldo, or Jesus, 12 followers. I ain't calling back. All right. Hot Chili, we hear you. London not blue. London is Brighton. So we used to get all upset when people said the English players them committed. What are we saying now? Listen, Duckland Stennett. And you see, Paul Hall, when the press conference was going to end, he said if it is one thing that he wants to clear up so that persons are misconstrued, I must say. Because that's what the press officer was alluding to, Earl Bailey. People might misunderstand what he said, and he used the opportunity to say it is not, and I repeat, it is not all the players that are not showing commitment. And he said that he wants to make that very clear. Not all the players have commitment issues. So Duckland, based on that comment, I'm glad Paul Hall did say that in at the end. So if we don't leave with anything else from the press conference, him throw that out. Right? He did say that and we heard, but he ensured that for clarity, not all the players are having commitment issues. It's not all of them. You understand? Okay. Coach, you don't tell me if you've been watching the... No, sir. First one, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Oh, these youngsters committed, you know. Paul will probably break top a record of 98 new ballers in few games. Coach, come on. Came to the DMV and hide upon the outskirts in Baltimore. I know hide, man. Me got DC, me got Virgin, me got the White House, you know. I got a White House, Malik. What you talk, man? Me go up at Abraham Lincoln place. Yeah, man, with the pan tour, man. we need the pan the outskirt, man. Yeah, so Malik. Eagle Republic, big up yourself. All needs to change his nonsensical approach that he has embraced, and he would not be having these issues. According to Speed, all usually select 16 core players and 10 toss in rocks. Yes, he did mention that he has 16 senior players, experienced players that he puts a lot of pressure on. And then he has 7 players that he selects. Now, I asked him the question if that 7 is standard, but based on availability, that 7 will be rotational. And I guess the 16 will comprise of experienced players. So probably you'll not see the same 16 all the time, but you're going to see a core. Coach, do you really believe that the JFF have the money to fly in the players in business class? Because we hear leader came out. Hold on, what a comment there and gone. I'm not read it. Wait there. Your leader came out and said the JFF don't have the funds. Yeah, them not have the funds, but sometimes you wonder. Sometimes you wonder. Because the delegation of the hierarchy, they still travel, they still get their funds and so forth. So I don't know. Yo, coach, the trouble double. How you talk about Leon? The only thing me see a man a commit in Jamaica is crime and violence and corruption and chopping. The technical committee is not picking the best local players also. But up and running, Formula did an interview with Mr. Speed, and Mr. Speed said the man is the one that ensure that players sign contracts so them not stick up JFF. Paul Hall basically recruiting players in player pool and him select in player pool. Simple. Every substitute is just one injury away from being a starter. So where did Paul Hall get this magic 16 from? Did you see Panama last night? One, big up yourself. I see you in the press conference asking a tough question. That's real journalism. Asking difficult question no matter who like it and who don't. Yeah, we try our best, you know. Try our best. And it's not so much about tough questions either, and one. It's actually so that you the fans can have the information. You understand? So I'm not really head over heels on tough questions. It's asking questions, the right questions, so that we will be informed, the public will be informed. You know what I mean? But big up yourself, seeing where would one. Coach, we heard that Jamal Low and Ravel and Bell come in Sunday. Do you think it is logistic or administration problem why the players are not in Suriname? I think it's logistics and administration. Simply put. Both of them, Chris Smith. Yep, same thing with Shamar Nicholson. Why I'm not there over there? Some things where probably them never know about it still, but you know, I think CC, big up yourself.
Yeah, man, big up, welcome.
There now. Let's see how the rock that was picked by the technical committee perform tomorrow. Who is the rock? Big up yourself, Jarvis. I don't know. Kaim in a place in a Jarvis. All started the commitment when the coach asked him why he's picking players out of form when he said he would not do that. Yeah, it's the best. But But obviously, him say yes, because of the players that are available, him have to just pick some players. Obviously, that's what I said. Chris Smith said we want to know who are the players that turned down the call up. People was bashing Bobby Reed, and he came out and said he didn't get called up. Possibly, I doubt to protect players. I doubt if we ask directly who, the coach will probably answer. He did mention something about Mariapa. Um, he didn't specify the reason why Mariapa didn't want to be here, but I mean,
But coach, hold on there. I think the White is saying down at we know the US thing, but with Ravel. But to me, Panama have a flight to everywhere in the world. So why you not? You see why I'm telling you, coach, we need a logistics coordinator. What a person there.
yeah, then that, yeah, for real.
I say, we need somebody with coordinate them thing here because Ravel can easily travel through Panama. I want three that. You see me? 1-3. So like I don't know, like to me.
But probably at the road, I don't know. No. That's why I miss.
And then
If somebody asks a question about logistics and administration, and I say both.
Man, I say yo, I Gensec responsible for that. Somebody said to me say, why is this the CEO? Because basically they say the Gensec is the CEO of JFF. Why is the CEO responsible for arranging travel and do them thing there? And then the next, then when I said that, then what I say, I think it's the team manager. Somebody says, I guess I spell thing on the pan. Obviously, no one is there who is competent enough. Are them outsourced one travel agent?
Yeah, because even if the Gensec is in charge of the whole operation, then can sub the work.
Yeah.
All right, Eagle Republic is asking, can you verify the news that Andre Blake is ill? I am trying to find that out as we speak. Now we're on ahead. I don't believe any of the players turned down any call up. Yeah, but then the man no say Maps turn on the call up because of reasons. Only no easy, man. The man said that tonight. Only know you had a part of a press conference there. In Ames, you know you had a part of a press conference there. Come on, man. Coach, what's your prediction? Yeah, man, we soon get into that. I just try to get some of the comments out of the way. The selection of 16 senior players makes him responsible for all the ones selected that are not good enough. Coach, based on what you have seen so far from Paul, do you have confidence that he's the right man for the head coach job? Who is ever the right person for Jamaicans? 100%. The tough question was the right question, though. That's what you are. Why you asked it? Yeah, man. Yes, 1-1. That's right. Definitely. Paul just setting up himself. But Paul did say, I think a part of the interview was missing, the initial part when probably gonna catch it when I started to ask the question. But initially he was asked about if he needs to improve his results and all of that. And he said it goes without saying. It's a result game, and if he continues to, he's gonna be under fire. In other words, that's what he's saying. So of course, Paul knows all of that. Say, yo, if a team not perform, he might go under scrutiny, he might go under microscope and all these things, and he might lose him job. He went even to that extent to say that, So him know all the ropes, one. Along me I hear JFF no have enough funds. Get the people them will have the funds and want the job then. Coach, is Ravel and Nicholson coming? Nicholson is in Jamaica. Yeah, man. No, we're not hear no info. Just to confirm, Blake is good. Ravel Morrison, Shamar Nicholson, Rolando Aarons, and Jamal Lowe, and also Amari Bell. They will be here on Sunday. A matter of fact, Nicholson is already in Jamaica, from what I've heard. Coach, I noticed no one saying that when they diss the players, they hear and feel bad. Peebo Harris, I notice. Where you notice that, Peebo? So, coach, how does he select local players that barely play for their clubs when he's not here? What does he know about them? All right, he said that he watches the league a lot through Sportsmax as often as he can. I think that question was posed to him as well.
So, coach, you believe say you cannot tell me say you watch a league and you select and you not select like I don't know
Hmm?
to watch the league and
Yes,
make sure.
somebody asked a question, because they said to him they don't see the local contingency of coaches there, and if it is, if they watch it on television, the television, the camera angles can give a shady point of view on how the players really playing. You understand? So they brought that to him, and I mean, he said that he has to do what he has to do. I think I don't remember quite how he answered that section, because, like I said, the internet
But
was
to me,
really.
doing a coach, a man can answer any question more and he can just give an answer to certain question. But if you tell me that you watch the league, I'm see you pick certain players from out of the league.
You
I don't
low
know.
CC.
Me no know. No, you hear me?
Yeah.
Me say if I see you pick certain players from the league and you say you watch the league, like you tell what you're saying is BS. What you're saying to me is BS because me and several thousand the persons that are being pundits on the games, the persons who are actually covering the games, the coaches in the leagues, and other persons in and around football can't see that. So are you saying to me that Paul Hall is seen better than every single football in person involved in football and in and around football? Does him see something out of some of these players that we are not seeing? Yeah, for example, the goalkeeper, the Chambers. What him seeing at Chambers? Yeah, for
That
you,
one
come and
looks
tell me say you
political,
watch a league.
So I
You know,
doubt a Paul I'll pick that one day, Me I
but
hear said
hey,
that
you see,
might be a political one. So we don't know.
but you see it, coach. But you see, that's why I say when him now go say, may I pick the side and thing. Listen what me I said, coach. You see, if you're even not picking the team, will you come out and say you not pick the team?
You can't say that.
Exactly. The fact say man say not even know he ain't know about Paris. You have to just know say to me, I don't expect the coach himself to know every one of the I see every one of the player from the initial get go. But you see if he had a coaching staff, coach, so I looked at Mexico coaching staff and Panama and the other teams them. Mexico have like a team in terms of all them things structured. In you have the head coach and you have the assistant coach, then you have the goalkeeper coach, then you have the video analyst, and then you have, I think, a performance analyst, if I'm not wrong. So I'm saying, I'm looking at it like this and saying, or we have a coach and we have a assistant coach, but me not really like it's still a try to figure out how the team set up. The team in with respect to who are run the thing and how everybody role is. And then them have a team coordinator. You understand? Which is, I guess, the team manager that we have out here, which is equivalent to our team manager. But I mean, coach, to me, it kind of look dark. Like when we look at the players, I believe that the most logical way to play is to not play a striker, not play a centre forward. Because if we have the center forward that we say we have, and the center forward seems to not be somebody who is up to international level, I don't think we can play a center forward. And talk about what it says about the player, but what does what say about me as a coach. To be honest, you know, one like me, I look upon it and me I say, yo, like, which formation? No, like Lulu, me, I think we can play 3-5-2 and play Leon Bailey and Paris up front. Play Leon Bailey and Paris 3-5-2 because right now, coach, in a many sense, we're gonna play. I see a lot of persons probably saying that put Jonah Flemings as a centre forward. But me, I said, Jonah Flemings now have that discipline there. If you play that role there, or even if you say play false nine. So I don't see where we can do that. I think the best case scenario is 3-5-2. I'm gonna continue to say, you know what the reason why I'm saying enough people have Maggie want play Maggie behind the forward them. Me no want Maggie play this one. Me want Maggie play in front of the defenders then. Right, that's what me want him play. Because we just need somebody else we can pass the ball. We need two industrious midfielder. Two industrious midfielder. One who can pass the ball good. One who know say, oh, two of them can
What
tackle.
are some options?
Or options?
What are some options?
All right. Not from what we have right now.
No, general Jamaica ball of them. What options you have? Dwight, big up yourself.
We have Kevin Stewart.
Big up, coach. How you doing? Am I on the air?
Yeah, man, you're live.
Good night. Good night. Thank you for the outstanding work you did, and the question that you asked was very good.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
You could see me commenting about the JFF and travel planning.
Mm-hmm.
The minute Ravel or any player doesn't have a US visa, their only option is direct flight to London from London or through Panama, which is a Copa airline hub. The easiest way to get to Suriname is London to Amsterdam, Amsterdam directly there. Basic. Anybody who's traveled in the past 5 years know that.
Yeah, but Dwight, I understand that, but what are the financial constraints to that? Or how does the financial part of that goes in terms of that? Because they might want to defray some of the costs when they travel that route.
I agree with you. And this is when you see Paul Hall say he is not selecting certain USL players or certain MLS players. Right there, he cuts his squad by 30%.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, he has Lamar Walker sitting one hot flight from Suriname. He has Joy Desart sitting one hot flight from Suriname.
Mm-hmm.
He has Sean McFarlane right back, one hot flight from Suriname. Jordan Scarlett, one hot flight from Suriname. You have, I'm trying to think of who else is in MLS. Taxis up in Minnesota. Alvarez is in Cincinnati. But they have to too. The minute the squad was named, you could see clearly who couldn't get there right away.
Mm-hmm.
You know the name. And when I saw the squad, 23 players, I said, right there, 5 of them won't even be able to make it to Suriname and back. So, and then you throw in the Uruguay foolishness, you know that was that nobody with sense planned that.
And you know, going forward, when we say squad drop now, Dwight, me I got to start check out them things there, you know, because those things play a part in terms of players not being able to travel and or not being able to play because of this or that. So me really gonna look into that next time.
Coach, I travel internationally on some of the same flights that the players were on because I had to go for business. So the players are on the same flight as regular people. You can't fly through JFK and Miami, you're starting out one come from Europe. And let me tell you how basic the search is. Googleflights.com. Put in Kingston to wherever and you'll see the options. They're right there in your face.
Say it again.
The JFF, just go to googleflights.com and type in Kingston to Suriname, Kingston to Uruguay, Kingston to Mexico. You see the flights, the same flights that the JFF are looking at. It's nothing special. JFF does not charter any flights. They fly commercial. So whenever you see them book a game, put it in, put the date there, put the Kingston or Mobay to wherever them going, London to wherever them going, Miami to where, and that's the flights that are available. For example, the Catalan game. Why even fly players from North America over to that game? Foolishness. Right there, if they're concerned about money, you just lost $10,000 flying guys across the ocean. If you pick up 6 on them head after one training session. So in my opinion, I know who does their planning, their travel planning. I know who does that. They've been there for 5 to 10 years. And yes, some of it is financial restrictions. But to me, Paul Hall has been there 10 years. He should 10 months. He knows the player pool. If he cannot pick up home wins against Suriname and Mexico, needs to step. And the travel manager needs to step too.
Yeah, man, he did alluded to that, saying that because one of the questions that was asked is that if him not thinks that these games are gonna be crucial games, and he did say that, yeah, and if performance not coming, he knows that losing his job is a part of it. You know what I mean? So he understands. Big up Halftime TV.
He won a home match versus Honduras. So people are like, all right, let's check out the ball head roster, how I'm forward. No, if him come in and win a game against Suriname, they're like, all right, let's see how him a free. You come in there and bust Mexico head in the office, guess what? 12-month contract in square. But you lose them 2 games, fan base gone, ticket sales gone. You might as well step. That's the fact. And I like your standard of saying evaluate him after the first 10 games. Yes, he's been there 10 months and 10 games. You know what you're getting.
Yeah, man. That's what I'll be doing.
So I saw we fit forward. But Jamaica can't come together. We have the players. We just need to some of the things that the JFF did is just a basic logic. It's a Google search and you can find out some of the answers quickly.
You say everything up on Google.
Google search, I am.
And it up on YouTube too.
And it up on YouTube. Cataract over there, so I watch U20 game, military going on you there, and they're talking about we don't know a player. You have 3 man right around the corner. Go take the bus, go halfway tree and go talk to them 3 man, and you know what go on. Why is, for example, why is Nicoy Christian? I watch the league on Sports Max. You trying to tell me no coach can see Nicoy Christian? You mad? From Arnett Garnet, you don't see that baller?
But what they will say though in a Dwight and people watching and CC is that, so for example, Cephas is a very good baller, right?
Yes.
So they are saying that for example, a Jamal Lowe, will Jamal Lowe Cephas a winger? Will he be able to displace Jamal Lowe?
If Jamal Lowe dep on a holiday and I drink 2 rum punch and not committed, you'll be surprised he might.
Right, but Jamal Lowe will be here. Leon Bailey is also a winger. What's his name there? Junior Fleming. Which one of those wingers would Cephas displace?
Where Earl seems to play?
Defense.
In my opinion, Tyreek McGee needs to show what he can do for his country, for his club before he come again. My opinion. The man is 22 years old, big man, grown man. Tyreek McGee needs to produce for his club before he gets called up. Fuck. Okwasa Chung, I'm going to be a little bit lenient. He just got to Denmark. And Okwasa Chung's team got relegated to the 3rd division. So they need to watch his development keenly.
That's why I'm asking him the question I'm asking, because based on what he said initially about his selection, I mean, I don't know my book then, I have it written down, you know. But I'm going to find a book and put it right
I
back
want
on
to
my
know,
desk.
say, a whole lot of Jamaican players team got promoted since season, you know.
Yeah, man, that is true. But me ask him that question there because some of the players in the team,
So how do you call up Akwasa Chung and Tyreek McGee, and you know call up Johnson Clark Harris, and you know call up Jamal Matt from
no,
Forest Green?
but
We
Johnson
don't
Clark,
rate him.
no man, Johnson Clark Harris is
Him have a Jamaican passport. What is
no, him don't. I doubt him have it. If he may have it, him probably would have get called.
Hold on, boss. From what me hear, Clark Harris had his passport since last year.
Yeah, you think? So why would he get selected?
I don't know. Maybe
check that source there again.
tattoo.
Check that source there again.
All right.
But it can't be too much. It can't be too much tattoo. Bailey have tattoo. Andre Gray have tattoo. You see me I say? So it can't be tattoo.
Hey, the Brixton youth with the
But
trap
Andre
music,
Gray
the
get
teardrops, you
released.
know, you have to watch them.
Coach, Andre Gray get released, you know.
Yeah, man. Andre Gray got released from his club, Watford. But a barrage of other
Right,
clubs.
So in Gray's case, you probably shouldn't call him up because the man needs to fight for a contract, and he's 30 years old, so his priority right now probably is not the national team. That's just logic. That's just logic. So, you know, at this stage, Paul Hall needs to look for hungry young players, 23 to 26, that want something to prove. They're proving themselves with the club, and they want to take that next jump, next step.
Yeah.
Question: Is Rolando Aarons in the country? Where am there?
No, apparently him have some delayed thing because him airline mix up him luggage. So they might try to sort it out so him can reach by Sunday.
So once again, Googleflights.com. Find your flight on Google, and you travel with your boots in your hand luggage. Basic international travel. Take your essentials and one day change the clothes in your hand luggage. But lose. Come on, man. This is. I have taken U10 and U12 teams to Canada, Trinidad, and then place. I'm tell the youth and the parents, make sure your boot, your shin pad them, and your practice uniform and your uniform, they in the hand luggage.
Yeah, man.
Don't check it underneath the plate.
Yeah, them thing that for near you.
Near you, a basic thing. Since I traveled with Chunk Far when I was playing U12 at Chunk Far, tell me that. Basic thing. So when JFF come with this, man, Ronaldo Aarons is born in Jamaica, so passport not a question. So you tell me a player like Ronaldo Aarons, knowing Suriname because of lost luggage? Come on. Me U12 player, them don't ever deal with that when I'm a travel from Jamaica, California to from Jamaica, Florida, California. Last luggage? And that why you know they game? Come on, man.
So who you blame for that? Who you blame for that?
Huh?
Who you blame for that?
Ain't the player because
can you say common sense, you know, but common sense not so common, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, common sense not so common, man. So I really think.
Because me I tell you right now, me I arrange for some guys go to Spain and Cuba for a competition and Canada for a competition. Me tell them, no bring your Beats headset, no bring nothing. Me not care about that. Bring your boots, your uniform, and where you go work the first day of practice. That's what need for there in your backpack or your handbag when you travel. Everything else you can buy in other country. Everything else once in line you can buy. 3 things you bring: your boots, your passport, and your uniform. Everything else can come on the plane 10 hours later. Basic thing.
Yeah, true.
So that's what I want to say, coach. When you hear these, we're not sure the man coming, just go to Google Flights, type in where them come from. Like Shamar, we see that long time ago because the only place Shamar can go from Moscow is Moscow to Cuba or Moscow to Turkey and come to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
The man can't reach.
Can't go US or none of them. Yeah.
Can't go to US and making money in Russia. He can only go to Moscow to Dubai, come over. So you already know a 3 day might take for travel, and you want him to go to Suriname? and him never see and him go. Come on, people. Basic. It's simple. The information is clearly there.
Definitely, man.
All this, like, once we see the Suriname game, we put in there, and we said 2 months ago, we put it, and we said, all right, well, let me see the flight then. So unless the whole team met after the Catalonia game, was all in London and flew from London, and the guys in the States flew from the States to Jamaica, I knew it was going to be a mess right there. Once that didn't happen, mess. Man, I lose bag, man, I lose passport, man, have personal issue, girl pregnant, all sorts of things. It's so predictable, you can see it coming. And then you hear that, well, they want to get one full training session. Well, that's what you planned. It's not by accident, that's what you planned.
Yeah, man, I really
as I said, yeah, real thing. And that's not even my full-time job. This is just me from 10 years of travel experience with business. I have to do my basic thing and say, all right. I now watch this right now. Whenever I come back from Suriname, they have to go to Panama City, or they're going to have to go to Miami, and the game on the 7th, right? And they play the 4th and the 7th. You know what I go on right now? Tropical storm there in Miami. You know what else I go on? Pilot them missing. So when you see them roll into Kingston, midnight on the 6th, don't be surprised, people. I tell you that right now.
Yep.
So have the 5 JPL baller and have the next 5 MLS baller on standby, because the thing now gonna look pretty. Respect me, coach, though.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself.
All right, be easy, man.
All right, cool. So, do I spoke a lot of things, and you know, for me, though, people, it's easy, you know. Yeah, man. Remember, so every year, yeah, every time a team gets selected, always problem in us. So, whether it be flight, logistics, or whatever, but in reality, you know, I was not going to do. What you call it? A preview of the game. You understand? I wasn't gonna do a preview of the game, you know. I really wanted to talk about what you call it? I really wanted to talk about people out there that can help JFF. But will they really want the help? You know, we should not collaborate. If this thing, if we could have collaborate, brethren, and get some resourceful persons, you know, much resourceful people out there in the diaspora that wants to help. A matter of fact, that has been helping in the background. But I mean, you know, look like the powers that be want to help people. You know? And it can happen, you know. There are some people in the diaspora. There are some people in the diaspora that are willing to help. And that's the thing, you know, in a half time. Definitely, that's the thing. But people still are work behind the scene. People still are help. People are still out there helping because of love of country. You understand? So make we see what go on in training session now. So look a snippet of what is taking place in the training session. All right, that is one. Just a show no go on in a training session, people. All right, them thing that are going over there. So. I mean, Wayne Evans, even the blind can see. You know what I mean? Even the blind can see. If we come together as a unified force and 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 try to put hands and heart together, of course. Of course. I tell you, people have been helping. But, you know, anyways. So this is a team that is down there actually practicing right now. Putting in the work so they can have a good game against Suriname. Andre Blake, Kenroy Campbell, Jamai Topi, Ricardo Thomas, Earl Simpson, Richard King, Leon Bailey, Tyreek McGee, Juna Flemings, Akeem Chambers, Akwasa Chang, Daniel Green, Kaim Paris, Damian Anandilo, Atafarai Bygrave, Kevin Lambert, Javian Brown, Devon Williams, Amal Knight. So these are the players that are in Suriname right now. So this are going down this right now. All right. The federation itself is don't have full control. It's like you're undermining them, and I don't think that's the case. Yeah, you have people who can help, man, and work and ensure that things go the way. A lot of expertise out there. I tell you. I'm telling you. Some things are going where some people don't know about. You understand? But may I tell you, things are going. Coach, it would not be rude. Run them file. JFF leadership seems incompetent. Speeds and tickets is Wint educated. Well, is Wint educated? What is education? Because we can go in and debate about that in a real baller. What is education? What do you classify as someone being educated? Ravel is not in Suriname. Ravel, let me tell you now. Ravel, Shamar, Aarons, Lowe, and Bell, they will be in Jamaica Sunday. But from what I've heard is that Shamar is already here. Exactly, Eagle Republic. I'm going to tell you, you have some people who study logistics who could have sought that out. And you have man like Dwight who study logistics, but because of constant traveling, him know the whole network of traveling and all of these things. So him can give a whole lot of insight on that. Yeah, man, Wind. That's why I asked them, Dwight. Wind went to UTech, the man have a degree in engineering. So you can't ask me the question about education, because when it come on to education, everybody's educated in their own right. So I will never look down on a man's qualification or if him don't have any. You know what I mean? So me now go to so real baller. Cause you have a lot of people who have quote unquote qualifications, and they are not, as me say, don't have common sense, because common sense not so common. So we're now getting a personal thing of who educated and who this and who that. A man can be educated and incompetent and inept, you know. Me can't tell you that. You can't, and education, I believe, where you are probably trying to say people who have degree and all of them something. You can have degree and be incompetent. Simple. So you can't say who educated and who this and who that. Thank you, Dwight. Thank you. Sean said, "Is the game tomorrow? And if it is, does that mean Ravel not play?" Yeah, man, Ravel not gonna play. Listen to Sean and other people. Let me read the team that is in Suriname again. This is the team in Suriname. This is the team that will take on Suriname. And this is a different team that some of the players, there have been changes because some of the players are not there. So I think Ricardo Thomas was added. Who else was added? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So Andre Blake is there, Kenroy Campbell, Jamoy Tope, Ricardo Thomas, Earl Simpson, Richard King, Leon Bailey, Tyreek McGee, Junior Flemings, Akeem, man, middle name, man, Chambers, Akwasa Chung, Daniel Green, Kaim Paris, Damian Lowe, Atafroy, Bygrave, Kevin Lambert, Javian Brown, Devon Williams, and Amal Knight. Big up yourself, Jay. So these are the persons or the players that are actually over there. It's a paper fool, Richard. Yeah, man. These are the persons that are over there in Suriname to play the game tomorrow. Yeah, man. So Lee Young's educated in the field that you're working. Yeah. So me no buy this educated thing. Yeah. Cause a man, let me tell you this. A man can go to school, you know, but you see a man where I do the work for years and gather experience, he's more educated than you in the field. Yeah, man. Yeah, we never answer. We know the thing, you know. It's just that Jay, what go on?
Diana, coach. Big up yourself. You know. Big up everybody in the comment section. They are coach.
Yeah, man. So, you're starting. Well, before you give your starting 11, based on the team that we have in Suriname right now, you think we can put up a strong fight against this Suriname team, and it shouldn't be we putting up a strong fight. We should be able to roll over them easily, but because of issues within, we are not. I don't think this is the best team that is over there. You know what I mean? So, what are your thoughts on that before you jump?
Yeah, I agree with that too. Logistics aside, player personnel, all of that, taking all of that info in from the press conference today and from reports coming from over there in Suriname. I still believe so we can come away with a victory. Still believe that we can come away with 3 points. Because Suriname have for them issue too, they're missing players too, and they're just weak. But the defense wouldn't have changed anyways. The same defense and goalkeeper. And it's just the midfield. And if you look at my starting 11, it's competent to come away with a victory. Not from a big 3-0 victory like I was predicting once I said the full squad. But from basically the players them what them have available in Suriname, then I believe so we can come away with the 3 points. Closer victory, but we still can keep a clean sheet nonetheless.
Yeah.
So
big up to Luton Fire in the building. Big up yourself, Luton Fire. No, Ravel now gonna reach Suriname in Luton. He's gonna be coming in on Sunday, from what we heard.
And I'm hearing some reports that Jamal Law is going to be available for the 7th and the 14th.
Yeah, man. Jamal Law will be here on Sunday, from what I've heard as well.
Yeah.
So it's just some whatever caused them not to be here. I guess.
Well, you know, Coach, every time a squad is called for important fixtures and stuff, there's always editing to the squad because of some either player, commitment being questioned. There's always some sort of controversy surrounding squad selection after the squad been announced. There's never yet a 27 or 23-man squad and all 23 show up and is there present and fit and ready to go. There's always some sort of player, at least one or two players, or logistics, flight delayed or personal reason. There's always something. But I'm confident that all the players will be there in Jamaica for the 2 games versus Suriname and Mexico. But let's finish up with the Suriname game tomorrow in Suriname. My starting 11 prediction, people.
All right, run the starting 11 now.
All right, so Andre Blake in first formation, 3-4-3.
All right.
Got that up there. All right.
Yeah, man.
Good.
3-4-3.
Andre Blake in in front of Andre Blake, we have Damian Lowe on the left.
Who on the left?
Damian Lowe.
All
right, then Richard King on the right. Remember, this is mine, people, not Paul Hall, as usual.
Who in the middle?
I'm putting Kevin Lambert in the middle of the defense.
Where Jay are coming there now?
You don't know, sir, come with some strategic change in the coach. Now I'm going to make it clear, simple, sir. I'm vanilla.
Anyways, go on.
Kevin Lambert right there, sir. Then in the middle of the park there, sir, Speedy. And Maggie. Then on the left side, I don't know if I'm there on it, Ricardo Thomas. On the right side, Javian Brown.
Hold on.
It's been a while since I pick a 11 up there. Because last time I be Izzy Brown and all type of Brown. Javian Brown in
He
now.
still not make it. He still not make it.
Oh yeah, say man, two full seasons at MLS. And my Richard King in it. Alright, Izzy. Then up top, on the right, Leon Bailey. On the left, Kahim Paris. So the boss roll him out in the press conference today, no coach.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then up top there's another Ed. The striker actually picked himself, really. Unfortunately, not unfortunately. No disrespect to the ballers, then, but not first, second, or third choice, in my opinion. I would actually draft in Corey Burke on the side, but it is what it is. The JPL leading scorer, Atafarai Bygrave.
Look at them can't find him, you know. Let me see if they can't find Bygrave. Come on in there, man. So all right. Did and Javian can't make it all now.
Yeah, me I said 2 full seasons. Them a put a hyphen. Them a do something in a Javian name or something. I don't know. But people not Izzy Brown as usual. We got to a whole battle, the whole World Cup campaign. It's not Izzy Brown, people. Javian Brown. Ricardo Thomas a left back over Kenroy Campbell in a coach. Because I like the pace. I like Thomas Pierce, and Thomas whipping more crosses than that I see Campbell. Campbell may be more physical, but Thomas, I like the pace and the quick footwork where him have still. So I can work with Thomas. Yeah, and in the first half before the injury to Zimenez, and them have to switch him over to the right side. The first couple of minutes, he was having a good game over there up on the left side. So keep Thomas, because we want the formation I know Paul is still gonna use is the 3-4-3. I have to find a spot in the team for McGee. And in a 3-4-3, McGee normally, more than likely, they don't play with a cam. So with the team that's out there right now, coach, that team can easily switch depending on what's going on in the game. Adjustments can be made and that team can switch to a 4-3-3. And you realize how the 4-3-3 can be switched is to push Kevin Lambert up next to Speedy and then put McGee up at the cam. So it can switch during game, but I'm starting with the back three and I don't want to open near my starting 11. So knowing Paul Hall, I'm going to stick with a back three because that's what we've seen him with, unless injury and him have to make adjustments during game. A la the Catalonia game and everything fall apart. But as far as I'm concerned, continue with the back three. Lambert does play there at a high level for the top team at USL at CPF and a CB. And that's the top team in the USL. Anytime they play against Phoenix, I watch it come and say, anytime they play against Miami FC, I always watch that game that on ESPN thing there. ESPN Plus, because now we say why Speedy in the team as a go-to CDM over this guy, and then when we look, my eyesight give me the answer when I look fine. Outplay Speedy all the time.
In I'm team?
In the match versus each other in the middle of the park.
That's upper Miami, right?
Yeah, Miami versus Phoenix Rising. Whenever them play, me always watch the match. But not to take anything away from Speedy, him is not a defensive midfielder. He more he have to play with a tackler in midfield with him. Not that type. But Paul Hall, stick to him. Ravel likes playing with him, and he's used to playing with a maestro. And McGee is the second coming off Ravel, as we all McGee fans hope that he still keeps progressing. But that's the team. That's our me, not Paul Hall, but that's my team, people. I can't answer the comment section, coach. Anyway, just to make you know.
Okay.
I choose not to
People only that grade that team, yeah.
Boy, coach, yeah.
Only that grade that team, yeah.
I tell you right now, I not play with no centre forward. Not my team still so.
Well, go on.
No, I was saying, I don't listen. You see the same thing that the same thing that Dre is saying. Cause Dre switch around and I say, oh, he might play Kevin Lambert at the centre back instead of playing in the midfield, right? But I think it's because we lack midfield options. Cause I realize we only have 3 midfielders because guess what? My 4 midfielder we did have in our squad, and one reach a Suriname. So that's where we end up in this conundrum. So right now, me I say, me not think, as I say, I something that Dre team, 50-50 right now, no coach, 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
But a Dre team, so, I mean, 50-50 on my part.
People want to say, rate the team, no, man. The problem I have with this, even though Lambert played this, so you see, it look like you want throw away Topi still, but boy, I don't know if would have change him this. So. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if would have Lambert this at
Listen, me that use Topi, you get me? Me that play Topi. I mean, I play Bygrave. So Topi come in and Lambert push up and Bygrave come out.
A Manchester City coach.
Wait.
You sound like a City coach, not a Chelsea coach. Why you not see switching a member say we play with centre forward, you know. If I have so if I put there a Pulisic, one of them are gonna centre forward. Switch you want to switch up on the thing.
A blue, you know.
Coach me say 7, 8, 8. Man, them are well up on everything.
The ratings.
Yeah, man, I say 2. You not tell me say you see 2. I that me buck up on.
That one that pass.
I say 0. I say 6.
Yeah. Cause French gotta go on in foolishness.
It's not a bad setup still, you know. But
see what I mean, real baller there. After I done this claim, I'm say it, you know, see what the man got put up there now.
Izzy Brown from Chelsea. We have him in that squad.
We can't find something there.
No, coach, I tell you, so we have Izzy Brown in that squad. Look out for him tomorrow.
My run.
Hey, we need to find out. We're going to use the next thing still. Because the man is still, years now, we had to this and that. We had to tell the man them, so Javian make so
I'm done straight from earlier, because I know it says somebody can come with it. You know. Don't say it from earlier.
But what I say is, coach, you see me right now, that's a 3-5-2. Isn't me?
3-5. All right, so I could put up CC11. 3-5-2. Starting from the goalkeeper. Blake, right?
Yeah. Naturally.
All right. Who are 3 defenders?
All right, so the 3 defenders, Lower Topia and King.
Who in center?
Play Topia center. You know?
You think my ratings is bad? Wait.
I would dress him.
Go through with your things, you see.
Hey, Jay, though. Hey, Jay, man.
Yeah. The back again, the man gonna start right before soon. You know?
Mastermind.
Lambert in front of the defense.
Coach, me not tell you already, coach. I'm a genius right now. And Lambert now playing in front of the defense.
Switch up the formation.
Switch up the formation, coach.
CC, just go recruitment, man. Just tell me what you tell me, now, brother.
All right,
right
tell
up something, man.
Let me tell you what I tell you now, coach. You see,
you give me 4 players already.
3. What is 1?
Well, CC, I say head tough, brother.
No, man, I told me want to see the formation at 15 because more have.
I tell you, say, meanwhile, you tell me I write the team, but me never did want to move this. I suppose a man just come in.
Oh, yeah. Some of them have Maggie, and Speedy and Lambert.
So that me did ask if a Lambert or someone.
Maggie, that's all.
Maggie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Lambert, little bit
on the
closer.
left?
Lambert and yeah. And then Speedy.
Who yes or no?
Brown.
Boy, I'm gonna need a Captain America shield for them back there.
And who over here, sir?
Thomas.
Thomas a pick.
Oh, this put it up on the TV. Put it up on the TV.
So Bailey and Paris.
All right, so CC squad the people.
See, people mind my head. Now one from now.
No, you know long me not see no buckle bridging.
Listen, let me tell you, coach. You see when I say why Maggie is so deep, you see the problem is that's why I'm telling them, you know, we as fans look for football one way. As if we never see a footballer or play deep yet. We not Dre over there so we support Chelsea. And Dre go tell me say he never see Jorginho play deeper than Kante yet in their life.
During game, but me not see it in the formation setup. No formation just to run out.
The formation static. Me couldn't. Alright, the formation is kind of static. So me now go say, I'm not saying put it in the formation like that, but the player what Maggie will do. Cause watch a coach. You see for example, when you play against a 4-3-3, the 3 man in midfield from the attacking opponent, say Paris and Bailey drop back. Where you go have is Maggie, Lambert and Williams and Paris and Bailey forming a 5 like you have a box right there. So if you have 5 man in the middle out numbering the midfield what them have. Then you have Brown and Thomas overlapping. So when time Maggie drop deep now, collect the ball and drop deep and play the diagonal, you have them on there run in behind and then they must swing in the cross. You see the problem is I think a lot of persons just if Maggie can't play deep for me, Maggie now go make his side, brother. You know, make no sense because to me, some people want to play Maggie right behind Paris or Bailey. But I don't think we want him play this up because at the end of the day, Maggie can make the short pass and Maggie can make the long pass. Who is going to make the long pass? If you play Maggie so far up in the field, who is playing the long pass, Jay?
Chavan,
who tell us they want to play long pass?
No, but coach, the reason why I'm saying long pass, you can make a long pass to pull out the team. Remember,
hold on, CC. It sounds like I saw your team are gonna play all the game. Remember, you can't make long ball.
Not all the game.
Listen, man, you're talking, brother. Make me point on there, but no, man. You say we are gonna play a long ball, but it can't be a case where you set up the team to play only long ball. What can happen? Long balls, yes, you can play over the top. You can play a true pass and you can play a diagonal long pass. Yeah, we know so that can happen. But how often do you want that in a game?
Coach, comments fully active. Me just
Yeah,
see
man,
them.
me see, me
All right,
can't
hear
manage
me
the
I say,
comments,
coach.
you know. It appear green and
Well,
yellow, me
hear
I
me I
see
say,
at
coach.
short.
Yeah, hear me I say,
So, how
coach.
you respond to
In,
that,
a,
CC?
in the game, right? In the game, that's why I say the problem the problem that we have is that you see if Ravel in a play, it would have not been a problem because we would have two creative midfielder in the middle of the park.
So
Well,
you'd have
man,
still put hold on. If Ravel was there, where would you put Maggie? Same
if
place?
Ravel was there, me play Ravel, Lambert, and Maggie. I mean, I play Maggie deep because here we go on, coach. Here what happened, coach. Maggie can play the long ball, and Maggie can play the short pass. The long
But
pass
Ravel
and the
can
short
play the
pass.
long ball.
But Maggie, I don't think Maggie is as industrious as Ravel to get forward and come back into the game. So more Ravel to be the carrier or the box-to-box midfielder. So Maggie will give him the short pass and him dictate the play up front with the short passes. Maggie will collect the ball from the defense and dictate the game. So most of the ball, it depends on who you want to play there. But if Ravel have the discipline, you play Ravel there. Then. If Ravel has the discipline, I will play Ravel in front of the defense. But you need somebody who are him collect all ball from defense and distribute the ball, whether it be short or long, and get it into play, into transition. But
CC. If the team is short on a defensive midfield and they in the last three players that came in, Lambert was one of them. Lambert can fit in both roles because he would have been playing, as Dre indicated, the centre back role at the USL team, right? But for me, man, it's a FIFA yeah play CC. But anyways, for me, I would put, if me gonna use a central defensive midfielder, I am going to have to put Kevin Lambert there over Tyreek Magee. Because if you're going to utilize Magee's skills, you have to ensure the man that going to be like Digicel, them are roam. You understand? So Lambert and Lambert will be sitting in front of the defense. Speedy will be playing box to box. And from time to time, Magee would have to play box to box too, but more so on the attacking end, making the final passes because Ravel is not there. Magee, I go string the passes them in a brother. So how would you want Magee to sit back, who over the years have issues in terms of his defensive side of the game? I remember we see him on talk about CC, so we pressure the defense.
Coach, let me show you something, coach. I'm saying
you understand?
To you that, all right, a whole play. All right, look at it like this, coach. Pirlo can tackle.
Huh?
Pirlo can tackle.
Pirlo, if Pirlo can tackle, but I mean, you'd have had the acumen to know when to make move, yes or no.
All right, you see why
in terms of his presence, because people now look persons were full-time tacklers, so to speak, you know. You want people who can close down, play and mark space and all of them something. Yeah.
Players like Pirlo, Jorginho, they need another tackler in the midfield beside them.
And Alan alone play beside Jorginho. When he play down there, so Amshik get forward. Amshik now play. Amshik never sit. Amshik go forward. Alan I tackler beside Jorginho. So that is why I tell you, this is the problem with it. You see, that means we don't have no Jamaican player. We're technically gifted enough to play with one player who can make the tackle and the next man who can get forward as a box-to-box.
We don't reach this, so CC, we don't reach this, so. And we have to be true. We don't reach this, so. Yeah, set up a team like a Italy, Virginia, Jamaica.
Because here what but the thing about
we have to play our strength, CC. We have to play our Magee sitting in front of the defense is not the strength of Jamaica team.
All right. But all right, I'm saying to you that it's not the strengthening up the coach, but I say with the players that we have right now, what Maggie would do is, you see, when time the attacking team is attacking, Maggie's job is to screen and to block certain passes. Maggie is not necessarily going to be tackling certain type of tackling. No. He's
So why you not
blocking.
put Lambert there who already can do that? That's
Because we don't know if Lambert can pass the ball. Lambert have the technical skills to make the passes.
What you mean?
Because I want Lambert play the destroyer role. That is what I want Lambert to play.
So how you gonna play on destroyer up by the forward them CC?
No,
CC.
The formation stay. I am saying to you that Lambert, if Lambert now play up on the forward them the Dre. The man I play beside Maggie, but him little bit in front of Maggie. But him play beside Maggie.
So you put
I use.
Yeah. I diamond me I use coaching just that is just that the
But CC, if we are gonna use a diamond, why not use Lambert and the box to box?
Speedy.
And have Maggie for be the other man up top.
As they can.
Yeah. CC, I can't fathom what you say.
CC just a bit difficult, man.
You know what that means, coach, as far as me see it then, that mean, boy, I don't know what kind of football we're going to play then, because we don't have technically sound players to play a certain way, and we don't have a proper central defensive midfielder to play a certain way. But I don't know, what I'm trying to do is not, coach, is trying to keep a defensive shape and try to make sure, say, yo, it's like, we are trying to keep a defensive shape whilst creating some of the opportunities and not necessarily wasting the ball in playing longer balls. For example, having two up here lower, woof the ball up front. We are trying to counter attack. You understand? So it's like is to me, when Paris and Bailey drop back, as I say, we are going to outnumber the midfield for the opponent. Worse if them a play 4-3-3, but the problem is what persons not seeing in the team is that we don't have a player who can be an actual defensive midfield player type. Where them on the job is to just tackle and win the ball and give the ball back to Maggie. Tackle and win the ball, give the ball to Maggie. When they are coming, Maggie a screen, Maggie a make sure I'm a block and them look a thing there. But I mean, if we don't have it, I don't know. If Ravel comes in the next game that we're playing, I think Ravel should play there in front of the defense and the defensive midfielder, they're right above him there. So, can remember Ravel already had a certain tackling. But as I said before, it's just all me see it in terms of you see, this is the thing, when me I say is not the man and I understand with playing a CDM type of the thing about it is I don't know if Jamaica has the player if you play like come by itself and not necessarily if you play up there, because if you play a come, that means so we are gonna play a type of football, we're gonna have many passes in the game. We have to string passes together in the game to get the ball further up the pitch to the camp. Who is getting the ball to the camp, coach? Who's going to get the ball to the camp, Jay? No.
In the formation, no Lambert defense give the ball to Lambert and Speedy. Cam should be making the last pass to the strikers,
Listen what I said, Jay. If we don't play in my formation, then scrap my formation. I'm playing Maggie up the top. In the cam role. Who is getting the ball to the camp?
Lambert and Speedy forget the ball. Speedy and box to back,
A long ball, the man kick out. From which part the man get the ball? From around
no long ball, man.
What kind of long ball, man? Remember say it defense.
Passes,
It defense are gonna be remember say if you based upon the defender them, Damian Lowe can play out the ball, even though people are gonna say I got long ball. Richard King can play out the ball. So I mean, of course, then those defenders can play the ball to Lambert, and Lambert get the ball to our Speedy get the ball to Maggie.
The one thing I can, but may I say, as me said though, persons who are saying Jamaica can't play like this is because we don't have the players them then. That you must say, you must not say Jamaica can't play. You can't play a person in front because they don't have certain type of defensive attributes.
But
Whether me I watch Pirlo play
CC,
so
that is
from
that
AC
is
Milan, I
exactly
miss
what
the
we're
other way.
saying.
Huh?
We are going to play the strength of the team. Dre slot, Lambert in the defensive role.
To avoid
And we
starting.
can understand that because the man played a position there. Where has Maggie been playing? Fear just got show him this. So.
Coach, boy, I am saying
Man,
that
them
the
call
thing
it
is,
Tapa 2.0, you know, brother. 2.1.
Tapa never play so, brother. But Emmanuel call me Tapa 2.0, him no know that type of ball game. Yeah. That's why I must say that him no know this type of ball game, coach. I can tell him that him no know this type of ball game. Yeah. Ask him for watch AC Milan and Pirlo. Ask him for watch something there. Juventus and Pirlo. Ask him for what Georgina. Ask him for. We cannot name the players, them, brother. I'm just saying to you that.
You see what you do? You set up a team to play like those teams we're having a Pirlo and a Georgina. A Jamaica team, this you can't set it up for fit with that other teams play.
No,
that's what
all right,
I've been
let me tell
saying.
you, because
you have to play it to the strength of the personnel that we have.
But I'm looking at Jamaica's strengths, coach, and I'm saying that it is better.
And how does Maggie play there being strength? Every time Maggie play for Jamaica and play good, when play?
Him play attacking, him play top link.
Okay, so why you want put him in a predicament? Cause predicament me call that, you know.
All right, what may I say is, coach, the thing about it is, you know, it can be a genius stroke or it can be a mad stroke. So which one? it depends on which stroke you want to go with. Sometimes you have to look and adjust tactically, because at the end of the day, if opposing team come 4-3-3, the best formation against 4-3-3 is 3-5-2.
All right, question to you, CC. Would you put Rudiger in front of the defense?
If I would put Rudiger in front of the defense? No, sir, Rudy. No, I'm not play Rudy this one.
All right, but he's a central defensive player that's supposed to can occupy that position. So why wouldn't you put him there? But you have to put Maggie who never played that position there. It does not add up to me, CC.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna tell you, coach. I think about it, coach. I say depending on the players that we have, like I am thinking that because if Maggie plays up the top of the field and we are trying to get the ball to the attacking midfielder, we are not a team that can play 10-15 passes and put 10-15 passes together. So I am thinking that we have the most technically gifted player in Suriname right now is who? Currently in Suriname, who is the most technically sound player? Can make a long pass and a short pass and can direct the game. Who can play a director role in the midfield in Suriname right now?
I don't know.
Come on, coach. We all know, say, a Maggie are the only player right now of with in a Suriname down there right now that can play that type of role for direct the foot. Plus, Paula, not necessarily like defensive midfielder, but may I show you, see, the game that Paula wants to play, it protects the player in a way, and we can counter attack with speed. We can counter attack. We don't go on no, so the man can cross the ball, but I guess to be honest, the problem is when you think out of the box and you're trying to come up with a solution, it is thought of like it's an issue or my formation to a lot of these persons who probably just watch one type of football, which is probably tiki-taka football or one style of football, knowing that that style is the style that we should apply to ourselves and not necessarily take from other styles and try to fit it in our strengths. Our strength to me is speed, power, and strength. And we have 1 and 2 technical players. Why not use the speed, power, and strength with the 1 and 2 technical players we have and see if we can probably make 300 passes in one game and win a game. We don't have to make 500 or 600 or 700. But I am just thinking that on paper it might look like this, but on the field, the way in which the players are playing, it would be different. And that's just how I see it.
So
Well, can I say something
CC,
now?
I hear a lot of people talking about that thing, speed, power, and strength. How has it worked in the game for us?
No,
One time,
we have not played.
Antonio get a ball and run past someone,
We have not played. That's a perfect example, and it was about 3 pass, coach. About 3 pass, and Antonio score.
All right. Can I say something now?
And when we make 15 pass, we can't score a goal.
Coach, and I
Go ahead, Siobhan. What's it? Gavin, big up yourself. Coach, Maggie and Paris look sharp in the training. All right, that is a good indicator. Go ahead, Siobhan.
All right. Yeah, so CC, you always bash people who say Jamaicans no fear expect city Jamaica fear play like a city, but yet still you want to play like a AC Milan. We have Pirlo.
No, AC Milan alone, we play like teams we have in Georgina and Pirlo.
Yeah. So you say we don't have to compare with team to a team with Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan and them play there, but you want to compare with team to a team we have Jorginho and Pirlo. Make it make sense. Honestly. You want Maggie to play defensive midfield. Maggie can't even defend him starting position for him club. Much as I want him defensive speed. Come on, man, CC. You want the man to play defensive midfield? No matter what you say, all a team have to do. Just spread out the two wing them and then go back into the midfield. And a Maggie that's not in the middle of the field. And then look who you have a play central defensive, the central centre back. 2P. The man who can't even run on him shadow. Come on, man, CC, man. You come like a top of you try to be like right now.
Picky better man them out of a squad with them Suriname. And don't
Brother, that's squad that shouldn't be a Suriname. But CC, this still don't give you permission for put Maggie. The same Maggie we all always say need to be a more assertive. You understand what a central defensive player is?
No, you see, you don't understand what I mean when I say play Maggie that's a brother. You understand what a register is? Do you know what a register is?
What a register have to do with this?
No, I'm asking you a question. You were saying you know what a central defensive midfielder is. I'm going to ask you if you know
what a central defensive midfielder is. What is the role of a central defensive midfielder?
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking, do you know what a register is?
But him ask you a question first, CC, or you ask him back one.
But there's a central defensive midfielder. There's defensive midfielders in the team. There's
Lambert in the team. The defensive midfielders play central midfield. It's two different players that CC. We always a complaint so we defensive weak. And then you have to put somebody who can't defend in front of the defender them now.
So wait, may I ask them one question.
Yeah, true.
Is Lambert an attacking midfielder?
No.
Lambert is not an attacking midfielder, but you put them on now attacking position.
Him an attacking midfielder.
You know what, make it stay, bro.
CC, what is a register? More and still know.
No, I'm make it stay, coach. I'm leaving it alone, man.
But gymnast, me want to
tell Shaban, tell me.
Yeah, give me the thing. So, yeah, for it, like a player in the mid,
It's deep line playmaker. You direct the football from a deeper line role in the midfield. It's like a makeshift central defensive midfielder, but it's not a defensive midfielder per se. He has more technical abilities.
So it's a box to box.
No, it's not necessarily a box to box because they don't play that way. A box to box is like a carrier, a person who collects and can collect the ball in transition, carries the ball, make late deep runs into the box and stuff, and them thing there. But it's not necessarily a box to box. But it's an Italian type of stuff, man. It's an Italian thing, coach. In terms of like, you'd have to say check artista or register, depending on where you're playing on the pitch. But if I
So
mean,
you're
if Maggie
saying,
can't play them, can't play them.
so basically you're saying that Maggie should just automatically can get a game for him club, and when he put on a national jersey, him turn Andre Pirlo or Jorginho
And Madrid.
and Modric. That's what you're basically saying. You need
No,
to understand something, CC. You see, when teams play like those, the defensive midfield, those particular players, they're not under no whole heap of pressure. You see, if Jamaica play with that,
no, bro. Listen, it's that person who is playing there has to be a player who can control and take the ball and make decision under pressure, and that person is constantly moving because they're constantly picturing the game and looking for the next pass that they're going to be playing. So that don't believe like it's a role where you go stand up and you just sit, you're sitting, you know. That player has to be somebody that can collect the ball under pressure and distribute the ball under pressure. I mean, watch Maggie collect and distribute under pressure.
all right, you realize, all right, so think about this then. So basically,
it would be developing Maggie's game as well. Develop Maggie's game, you know.
All right, basically, you say Maggie as a free roaming, him have free roaming at the midfield. Him do whatever he want in the midfield. And once the defense get the ball, for him job to collect the ball from the defense and basically push the ball forward, right? That's basically what you are saying, right?
Me see the registers.
No, that is what you are trying to say,
to the box to box.
But all you have to do, if you want that to work, hold on, no? All you have to do to make that work, put Lambert to spot in on the field right now. I make the man operate in front of Lambert or even Speedy. That's all people are trying to say to you, CC. Which part you put the money and make the defense vulnerable. That's all we are trying to say to you.
But what I'm trying to say to you is Lambert go play beside the man. Instead of him playing in front, he's just going to be a little bit behind. But Lambert and Speedy is playing beside Maggie. It's just
all right,
Maggie.
All right, so hold on. All right, so
in the play.
All right, think about this now. Suriname come down the flank. Them realize that Maggie in a middle. Them put the ball to one side. When the side drift over to the left or to the right, them switch the wing. When them switch the wing and the team go spread, them put back the ball in the middle. Where you think Lambert are going? Or Speedy are going? They're going to be either left or right, leaving the middle exposed. And who we are going to have in front of the defense? Tyreek, Maggie. You as Topi, you see Maggie in front of you, the man who come through the middle. What you are going to do?
Brother, Maggie, you think what Maggie are going to do around there? Maggie has screen and black passes. If Maggie load, brother, you have to understand when them attack, Maggie job is for screen and black passes. Lambert have to run back, you know. Speed have to run back, you know. So
nah, get what I say, no, it's not pertaining to run back. Hear what I say, no? Team is coming down the left.
Hold on, Chevron. We have a call online. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah, CC.
Yes.
CC, I hear me, coach?
Yeah, man,
I hear me.
I understand what you say, CC. But you hear me? If Maggie go play that the role, you would have to play that for me young. You understand that the type of game. Like you can read the game good. Like how I see Netherlands play today with Frankie de Jong. Said we here. You have to read the game exceptionally well to play that role. But we understand what you say still. That they would have to train that the system they find that the youth system from every club in Jamaica. They play that the system so the youth them can understand the role good. But that the role is not easy if you understand, so CC. You can't just get up and just say, I'm going to put that them on the team play that the role is so. You understand what I say?
Yeah. Me understand. I mean, the role not easy, you know, but it's just that I think the way the players that we have, and I think it suits us better because it's a I mean that thing now. It's a system where you're able to defend better. And you can counter.
Yeah, me
so
understand. Me understand, man, but CC, coach, we play all that information, coach, you're going to need time and practice field for they understand position and when nothing running at the space, when they sit the screen about the line, them have to hard time on the training ground to do that, the formation where you want to play season.
Plus at
There are
the time when we don't have some of our better defenders, it will be difficult to go experiment with something like that.
Yeah.
Because I believe it would have been some form of experiment.
Yeah. Me understand what CCR says still, man. We definitely understand.
I mean,
it's a good idea, coach,
but I think
the coach have to go get time on the training ground with them players still. Yeah, that may have to say still, but big up on yourself.
All right.
Then probably
so
we
in
need
terms
to put it
in terms of the
level then.
In terms of the Suriname, any information we have on the Suriname team, because I believe that they are ball playing team as well. They have technical players, skillful players. So how do we really approach this game, knowing that it's an away game? Do we go for the draw, or we go in the game for the victory?
Coach, the only thing I'm here today still, Paul Hall, 9 press conference. Him said player that him did I look forward to playing against because he was a really good player. He won't be playing in the game. So that's pretty much the only thing we know I've come out of Suriname as far as we playing against them and them being fully available for us.
Okay.
Right, coach,
so you're saying that they are weakened as we are?
All right, coach. The one thing with me that say, I know they're a fast-paced team. They move the ball around quickly. And in the past, we've had issues against teams like those. We've had severe issues. I'm not going to use that F word because apparently we do have that issue. So hopefully, Mr. Hall can do the due diligence. The midfield is something I say, with defense is always being exposed with too much pressure. And I don't think the decisions that we've made recently has helped that in any case whatsoever. We need for start put less pressure upon our defense. Something I always say, it seems as if the whole way Jamaica win a game if Andre Blake get man of the match. And honestly, it seems as if I the same thing I forgot again. Honestly, just that moment of brilliance and Andre Blake just doing some magic. Because the defense, I don't see why people even say about this 3 defense thing, because I don't see 2 good defenders. I only see 2 good defenders in the squad. 2 good centre back in the squad. So when we say we are going to play 3 in the back,
might not risk it to 2.
As well, Dre said the only fear thing I made say, because Lambert has played centre back for Phoenix. He has played it. That's the only fear we made say, it's 3 in the back. But other than that, no. We have to be realistic, people. We have seen it. I know Paul remember the Catalan in a game I mean. I know Paul remember it. I know Paul now go and risk it and put 2 people on the field. The other guy from on it, I'm not so sure. Paul probably see something with him and pick him. But other than that, it have to be Low and King. That's a 2 centre back. Unless you go put Javian Brown on the wing. As the next centre back, I should say. So it to me it have to be a 4 in the back. I am Speedy and Lambert play in front of the defense. That's my personal opinion. I don't know who me that pick, because if me I pick the squad, that most of them players wouldn't there. But in my opinion, I think we need to play 4 in the back.
Funny how you said that in a Shavan about Andre Blake. You know, say unfortunately, now you're saying not 100%.
Well, the other 2 keeper them based from what I see in the league. All if Andre Blake are 50%, him still better than them. So
yeah, do it real quick. We have Ryan have a call back in, So
all right.
Yeah,
so our best centre back pair is Low Brown, and King with Lambert in front of them, right? And Lambert can drop back into the center back role. So that's personal that we have. That's the best situation. Next thing I warn you off, watch this. We check Google flight. Jamaica now leave until Monday. It's an 11 to 19 hour flight. They will arrive in Kingston 24 hours before the game on the 7th. Google it. That's the flight option unless they're taking a charter flight. Don't talk.
All right. Cool.
Right.
Yeah, gents, go ahead.
You know, it's funny when you say that. So we put a right wing back, being that we only carry 3 wing back.
Play 4 about then, brother. Play 4-3-3.
No, I say what him just said. Remember him said Javier Brown coming at right centre back.
That's why I say if we limited in that sense, they play 4-3-3. I play 4-3-1-2.
All right. You see, if Mr. Paul if he really chose this particular squad, as what he mentioned, his planning is very poor. Right? Because when you pick a squad, you must pick a squad for cover.
All right, what on the Trevon? What we have Ryan
right.
live on the call. Big up yourself, Ryan. What go on?
Manners and respect. Big up to the panelists. CC, Siobhan, J, anyway that sports, no love and respect, Bridget. Yeah. My take on the game tomorrow. Tomorrow the game, right?
Yeah, man.
Tomorrow the game. Oh, coach. I must 4 at the back where I play against Suriname. We can't play 3 at the back.
Yeah.
Because we don't have 2 solid defender. Right? And Paul, I'll have to start win games now, you know. No more joke thing, you know.
Yeah.
Understand? This a theme squad. This a theme player I'm selecting. No more excuse. You know, we have to do well in this tournament to qualify for the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like what Paul will bring into the team, attacking football. But if you don't have the player them, you have to adjust. You have to adjust. When you look at the last 4 games that we play, over 17 goals we concede. That's not look good.
Mm-hmm.
As bad as thing, the coach Whitmore was a coach. We not concede so much goal. We are lose by a 1-0 or a 2-0. But games last 4 games them goal just a shipping rapid. Me understand say the type of football that Paul want to play to going to take a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to take time, but I wonder if the player them learning. Because you can make the mistake them, you know. But I wonder if they're learning when they're making the mistake. That's one of the next thing, you know. Because playing on from back is going to take a lot of effort and it's going to take a lot of time. Yeah. This have to start from the youth coming up. You understand? I remember when I have talented player who very good on the ball. You understand? We don't have player who good on the ball. So we have to know what we are doing. So yeah, by Prescott. Prescott said apart the boss. But you understand what we understand, but when I say coach, I understand, you know, but we never lose so bad. You understand? And sooner or later, the fans are going to call for Paul Edgar.
Yeah, but him say it in Ryan. Him say, because one of the questions was asked in the press conference is that, what you not think you need to start win game now? And he must say, yeah, I understand that. And it comes with the territory. You know, when him even go as far as say, if him get fired, I just sort of figure that is football. So him really, I speak like how a coach will speak in terms of, yeah, you have to get results in order to keep a job. But him still have some plans, but him really need to start get some wins, especially in this tournament. It's a critical tournament. I want to get 6 points against Suriname. You understand?
Coach Paul I feel like a very good politician, you know. I have to watch them talk.
No, but a real, at least the man truthful, you know, Ryan. He might talk it truth. I saw football go. If you're not
I'ma ask you a
produce it, your
question,
foot I
coach.
get kicked with.
Even if we implement
Yeah,
this
I
style at
understand. But one of the next thing to coach, me have to applaud you and management. I think that the only little piece I kind of catch already still. I never watch it. I never watch out the thing fully. And then JTT like come on the show and then disrupt me and things. So I watch all the press content full. But I can tell you, say the first 4 questions where I am sure these are the things one for be consistent in the press conference. Some of these, like like journalists coming from England, I look at YouTube I do this.
Yeah.
You understand? The regular mainstream media, them look at thing we need improvement in the question them. You understand? Get to the point. You understand? But I have to go watch out the full interview and press conference and thing. But I love what I hear. But the next thing to coach, one of the next thing with Paul now, him have to really make sure say him I pick this squad because some of the players them want to get selection. And this is why I'm going back and say, coach, either I'm going to have the QPR job or I'm going to have the Jamaican job. Him have to choose because at the end of the day, him need to watch all of the Reggae Boyz them. You understand? You still can commit it to the Reggae Boyz and watch all of the game, but at least you're there at Jamaica, you're there on the ground, you're seeing things for yourself, you travel go to the USA or you travel go to England, watching game and all of them stuff there. The 2 job thing, I go be one of Paul don't fall. And I can tell you this, the JFF people them would love for him to keep the QPR job because they want to continue, especially when it come on to local play. I mean, now, when me hear him say 16 player coach, he picking 16 player to put pressure, and then the next 7 player. Me not like that. That sound like say a planting. You understand? Because at the end of the day, we're supposed to pick the best 23-man squad at all time. Yeah. Nobody not supposed to get a pass where and merit. We just have 7 position. Just like 5 player not going to be a part of the squad tomorrow. What about them 7 players there? Can they step up to the play? Yes, we want to give everybody a chance.
And that's why I ask him if that 7 are going to be rotational, because if it can't be a 7 player where always are going to be there. I mean, even ask him if the 16 senior players them where he might go put pressure upon, if they are going to be rotational as well. Because if a man not play good, not because him in a 16 him for dead. And you have players drop form. You have to step aside and give the man where in farm a game. That's how me look on football. You understand? So it a whole lot of pressure, man. I'm under a whole lot of pressure. I'm under a whole lot of pressure. Yeah, man.
This job is not a joke job. You understand? And you know all of us. That's what I say, the question them way, and I am sure sports, I want to stick to the thing. I some more of them they will need, brother. That's how we're gonna get the best out of the coach, especially even when some of you the player them like Shaman Nicholson. Ask him, coach, why is Shaman Nicholson not coming into Suriname? Exactly.
Yeah, man, they ask that question, man. Somebody, as you say, listen to all of the interview. They ask him why he must say look like it's an administrative issue. That's why I'm not there. It has nothing to do with him. So him no know. Then them ask him. I think Farmer asked some questions, man. But I can't remember them. Yeah, man, some good question asked. Some solid question asking, I think.
Great. And I love how them. I get the link today, but I have my kids, so I could even get for jump on. But I love the way you're going forward with the vlogger them invited and more respectful. You understand? I like where it go and thing because mainstream media, I'm talking. Mainstream media now really do it. You understand? I'm not up to the time, but I like that coach. You understand? Big up to you and family. I am sure sports. Big up to everybody.
Yeah,
as I say, I listen to the whole press.
They did it and Guna they did it. Them I only
yeah, man, I love that. I love that. One of the next thing to coach where whenever talk to the press officer, this Zoom thing now gonna work, Bridging. Cause the audio and everything, we can help to, you know. We can reach out to the press officer and say, listen, StreamYard, 16, probably 6 or 10 people can come in, but who not ask a question, just come in and come out back. You understand? We have to get the thing up to the vision and everything, Bridging. You get what I mean? We can be a part of that.
The Zoom not bad enough because people still use Zoom platform and it work. I think the problem that they had was the internet connection. It distort the sound. The internet was the problem, I believe. Every time it chip out. Apparently where Paul Hall was, the internet was very poor. It not rich at all.
No, coach. I'll even when in bad Jamaica the same problem. Zoom is just a problem thing.
But me I tell you, I have worked on Zoom and used Zoom, Ryan, and you know, behave so. You see, once the internet good, you're good.
Yeah.
And the host as well do it as the host need to get rid of some of the people them and the thing we mute in terms of them can use the mute all feature because sometimes man just come in and left them background open and it does sound bad. You understand?
Unprofessional, man.
Yeah.
Unprofessional.
But Zoom use worldwide, man, and it's just that the internet, if the internet not good, because Zoom use a lot of bandwidth. So if your bandwidth is very low, you now get a good feed from the Zoom link. That's why most people when them have them data, them not log on to Zoom meeting because your bandwidth are too low for that.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough. All right. So, coach,
yeah,
great work in the press conference. We like that and thing. You understand? Really like that and thing. We like the way forward, going forward. And thanks to tell me about the Shamar thing. But, coach, when they say the JFF no bridging, you see that thing though where the coach has a personal but with administration bridging, them are the next people they want to let down big time. The JFF are one of the things they want to let down the coach big time. Because me know say when it come on to the Nation League, you know, they might tell us them now have the budget not big and all of them things there. So how we expect to go forward? Because this is where we are built for Gold Cup and 2026, you know. You think if we every time we play Nation League, we want to use cheaper way. May I tell you that, coach?
Yeah, there's a
we
trend.
Can't keep on one coach all the time it happen. After World Cup, and then you have practice game on Nation League, Caribbean Cup, they might tell us they might use pay local player. Because it's cheaper for the federation, and them understand say coach, over and over, we dash the UK based player them and then use all Jamaican. I will know say all of the Jamaican player them is not up to standard as yet. You understand? I will continue use them for 3 years. After we use them for 3 years, next 18 months or 1 year, leave it 2025, 2026, 2025, we start called be an Englishman. And then the whole entire thing break down. We can't continue a work like that. JFF. If you want run, you have to spend the proper right money.
Yeah. And that's why I like what Paul Hall do. Even though him now win a lot of games out I want. If you notice, it looked to me as if he's gonna be heavily scouting in England. You understand? Because he mentioned bringing a young player like Hutchinson, and him and him say him have eyes on other players out there. So it look like him go invest heavily in his scouting. And if him bring them in at this age, at this time, to develop a core now to go forward, even though if him plan no work, you could see where a plan was instituted so that the thing can be better off. Rather than just play 3 years worth of ball with certain man, and then when you see say them not gonna make it, you try infuse man.
Well, go on, coach, you're gone.
Coach Freeze. Okay, Coach Freeze.
Brian, is still there?
Jerry, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
Oh,
Comment
okay.
section I hear it too. I just coach Wi-Fi chip out 'cause I'm over here bash the JFF Wi-Fi and thing. Them send him first. Coach
Yeah.
forward and back soon.
Hold on there. I gone CC gone too. One can't take him beaten. And Aaron gone.
Fabian Force a coach bus a sub-zero.
Flow holy man. Judge flow. Oh, I'm this.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
I go on like gone.
And that's why internet and
Them
then I
say
Judge
JFF block off your,
JFF
your
call
Wi-Fi.
somebody.
have me internet.
JFF call somebody for you, man.
Johnny was there. Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, they're not going nothing. Our Eagle Republic to talk about, man. And can't cut off your phone now, though. You see it? We always have contingency plan, man. Oh, look like he come back, you know. Let me check it out and see what's going on. Yeah, money up and running. Up and running.
Somebody at JFF I work hard, man, for the internet coach.
Yeah, but normally my internet no give problem, you know. 2 weeks now in a row, I will go on.
Cause what you see, you know, you were talking about a certain organization, man. Very powerful people, you know.
One
What's
phone
Yeah,
the
man,
pass
me
to
there, man,
floor.
me there.
How CC run gone?
Ryan get cut off. I'm going to see if we can get back Ryan.
How CC run gone, though?
One phone call to floor.
Let me see if we can get back Ryan.
I wonder if a CC call flow.
Yeah, Ryan. We have a little internet challenge a while ago, but we're back up and running. You did finish, show you say?
Yeah, last thing I want to say, it's good the coach recruit some young player before them reach them pinnacle, before them start to get big and then England get and rush them in and thing. But one of the thing when we recruit young player, it come back down to the JFF. A strategy, coach, talk to them player. We don't have the greatest facility we used to. These are the things, the conversation where the administration and the coaching staff, when they recruiting these young players, because remember, them are coming out something with them they used to. You understand? We have first class facility with them used to. So these are the conversation they do. Sit down. Communication is the key, coach. You understand? Communication is the key. Every time I talk to Marlon King, I say, King, when we Nathan Redman, I make up your mind to come and play for Jamaica. Him say to King, what is life out there in Jamaica? King let him know, say, Nathan, once you go out there and play football, the Jamaican people them will love you. They don't have world-class facility where you used to at England. You understand? Let the player them know something. Like all the young player now who play for Arsenal. Top, Arteta. May I read an article the other day where him say, yo, he must stay around for the Europa League. You understand? Because he's a good player. We have to explain these things to the youngsters, them, make them know and prepare their mind. So when them come, and they must say, oh God, at this point, when they used to this, that I got to show them out. But when they talk to them and say, listen, this is what I try to build, this is what I try to achieve. And just not but I go out to go scout this young player and you know bring in none of that. And when the youth them come back. You understand? Because that happens to a lot of the senior Reggae Boyz them. You understand? So, I wish the team all the best. I want to see them win. And I want to see them prove me wrong. You understand? Administration, we are telling you, we are begging you, please, for God's sake, when you can't do the right thing. Anything the coach need to make us successful, do it for him. JFF, stop worrying about when you have to spend this. Stop worrying about things expensive. Everything expensive right now. If you can get a private jet or a private plane to fly the player them, do it. You're going to achieve back all of them things there. Stop worrying about money. Everything is money for the JFA. You understand? Go out there and go look sponsor. You understand? Go out there. You understand? Show the books them to the people. Go up on Sportsmax, go up on TVJ, go up on Coaches Decks, go up on I Am Sure Sports. Open up the book. Be real to the people them.
They now come over here.
You understand? Coach, all them are going to win over the Jamaican people them.
They now come over Coaches.
Website up. How long we are talking about the website? How long we are talking? All of these little things, coach, is not the big thing. But them just want to keep on do them little sneaky thing and do what them a do. But everything starts from the Football Federation. Everything of you down to peace. You understand? Dalton win. Never see a gent will make so much mistake. Brother, you have to dip on the same wavelength with the coach. Rude Speed, Arland, the president. You have to come and talk to the people them. You understand? If you do your own press conference, let the people them know what is going on. Why this player now go? Gary so okay, do it. Everybody do it. We can't hear nothing. Everybody keep quiet and the fans them expect it. They no good. And they don't so negative. If we keep on everything on your hide. We on your hide. We need Jamaican to go forward. We have too much talent. Talent is not the problem.
Administrative.
We don't have the identity. We don't have that kill coach. We don't have the identity. Why we have scored all of these players over England? What we have in place? What kind of structure Paul have laid down? All right? You know, say, Nathan Redman fit full system. All right. We now go call them argue because I'm fit in the system. This is how we are playing. It's not everybody we are going to call. Not because them are playing in England, not because them are playing in Netherlands all over the world. Pick player who fit the coaching system. You understand? Coach Paul Hall, no matter what you tell we as fans, you must believe, say, Jamaican people them know about football. We know the player them more than you, Coach Paul Hall. The people them follow the youth them, follow the Jamaican player them. A modern time now, when always as a Jamaican people, no sense I'm gonna like have discussion with Jamaican people when it come on to football. Coaching staff have said that, you know. They say with this. Of course. Coaching staff was saying can't bother if you have talk to Jamaican people because them Virgin, Jamaican people know when a team a play good and know when it. Remember me tell you, coach. Fans are no fool. So they must think, me I tell you that. Most of the coaching staff know about the player them like how the fans them know about them. Ball occur, you can't tell him nothing about Shaman Nichols. Every minute he might tell you something. This, that, much him know from the tea. Family can tell you everything about this little youth named Kareem Paris. Man, come on, man. Wake up JFF, Bridging. Paul Hall, Bridging, either you go stick to Jamaican job, me no care how much money you get a QPR. You must know when you sit down with the JFF and your agent and discuss, all right, may I get this a QPR? All right, may I go leave QPR? May I go set up myself? Put thing in your contract, you and the agent and say, all right, may I go get and go do that Jamaican job. Really start a coaching thing. Yeah? Me tired for you people say, oh, if you tell a man for walk away from him job, you must know what you want to do. But me I tell you, say you cannot keep two job bridging because it's going to continue happen where player from the JPL or third string I get called up. Coach, is not everybody can play for Jamaica. Whether you play in the USL, whether you play in the America, MLS, whether you play in the JPL, some players just have to play good and just wonder why you can't get a look in. The standard have to be there. And the Reggae Boyz fans them need to follow the standard. It's not everybody at supposed to have put on the national colour. Coach, when me I play for Excelsior, me I get a jersey, when I get a jersey for bring home. Because the coach say you're supposed to have pride when you put on this. That's how when you put it on, we hunger one fight. Nobody not supposed to run and put on a national color as they score 5 or 6 goals. Anywhere you're there across the world, this I go for. We need to set standard and we have to need to consistent. That's why I tell us, coach, I have to big you up your management because some question I want to ask him about first time when him take him a pick player where they're playing at them club team. And that's why I like when you follow up on the other question. Because when you look at it, a lot of these players we pick not playing for them club team. A lot of the JPL players them in the team now, them not even start for them team. So you see the way him the way I have now. Anyway, coach, big up to the panelists, big up to the people down in the comment section. We need to set the standard high. Yeah. And this hope, me not tell you the coach, hope, me not going to hope road. I'm tired for buy hope. Yeah? Me just want to see the man him start win football game. And when me say win football game, me don't need tomorrow when we're done, I do player ratings. Oh, Tariq Maggie play good enough, boy. Damian Lowe play good. Why me can't see the whole national team, the whole team will start? We have to think of who get 9 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Everybody play perform. The last time I see Jamaica play a game against Saudi Arabia, you remember? That game when everybody play good. Quentin last, we have picked 3, 4, 5 players. The consistent, the player them need to raise them level. Go out there, go fight, put in, go run. Everyone have to do, we have to put on the national colour. You understand? Well, know your course, we not take up your time, big up yourself, no proof and respect.
All right, Ryan, big up yourself, man. Same way.
Yeah.
All right, people. I think we have come to the end of the show. We're gonna run off for now. But yeah. Just drop some prediction in the comment section.
So
the Republic said not advise Paul Hall to leave his job at QPR. Dre, anyway, why your score prediction? Robert Smith said Jamaica 3-1. CC, prediction. Balakar, big up. Chevron, your prediction.
2-1 Jamaica. You hear me?
Huh?
2-1 Jamaica.
2-1 Jamaica. All right. Michael Woodburner said Jamaica 1, Suriname 3. Balakar said 3-1. Where's the CC? 2-1 Rob Smith. 2-1 J. Ross, Jamaica. Natty Congo 2-0. Eagle Republic 1-all. Jarvis saying just want to win. You know what how it happened. 2-0 Fresh is saying Leon 1-0 Jamaica or Suriname. 3-1 Jamaica. Bailey gonna put us on his shoulder. 2-0. Jason said the same thing, just need a team to win. Toki 2-1. All the show done and the star just because there's gonna be a sequel MPEC. Yeah, man. Jerome said 2-1. Big up yourself, Neo Sovereign. That's the thing, man. We have a shutdown now.
No,
what you say, CC? Why your score?
My score.
London is red. Big up yourself.
Coach, right now, me have to see a team before me can get a score there, no, but.
Huh?
I have to see a team first, but I mean.
You know, see squad, man.
So, right now, I'll go with a Bob Marley, you know.
For who?
One Love Jamaica.
All right.
Now I'm going to pick against Jamaica. I pick with my heart right now, coach.
Right now, I want to win.
A score prediction, right, the coach? No, win or lose prediction.
So win-loss prediction?
No score prediction.
All right, 2-1 Jamaica.
Yeah.
I want to win that.
Listen, I tell you, boy, I don't know. If Maggie play register CC, what will be the score? If Maggie play register, will play 4-3-3. 3-1 of the score.
Reggie, may I tell us to register and something that almost is same, man.
What is it?
And
What
the,
that?
and the box to
No,
box.
man, coach. I'm going to tell you the truth.
CC, we now go back in a conversation.
We now have to go
Dre,
back in
anyway,
this.
what is your prediction?
It's a specialized thing, man.
Prediction tomorrow, coach. With the formation when me put up, not where CC are going. CC formation do I pick up a quick 6. But with my formation and my strategy, 2-0 Jamaica.
All right. And guess what? We hear that Lambert, King and Lord, they have been working together in that back three now. So
just like I said, coach, it's the right thing to do. Avoid Tope anywhere near that starting team.
Dre might get it right, people.
I remember it can transition into a 4-2-3-1 too at any time. So start with a 3-4-3, and then if need be, you transition with the same set of players out there.
All right.
Oh, okay. Our thing.
All right. So Fresh God are saying in the comment section, you know, anyone him the cap point, man say when you not come on the panel, you have to start out on the lighting. You can't have man in a dark on a big show. That's the man I said. So we have to work with the Fresh. So buy some ring light, CC. I make a whole lot of money. You're a mogul, you know. So buy some ring light or some photography light. You see me I say? I'm bright up a place. You saw me bright? I cannot tell my light. Anyways, big up yourself tomorrow. Looking forward to the game. I think it starts at 6. At 6? Yeah.
7 o'clock my time.
7 o'clock your time. Yeah. So the game will start at 6. So we are going forward early so we can have a look at this course and thing and deal with the game. So we hope Jamaica play some football. We want to see. So bless up yourself, CC. Bless up yourself, Chevron. Bless up yourself, Dre. Anyway, bless up yourself, coach's desk. Bless up the people in the comment section. Every time. Let's go on. Bless up on yourself. Stay safe. Until next time. And the style and flavor yet to know. I reach us.
Richest Roots Drink works for menstrual cramps and pain, migraines, fatigue, stress and tiredness, sinusitis, builds immune defense, bloating, enhances male bedroom prowess, and Richest Sorrel Roots Drink works against all types of cancers and tumors, memory loss, high cholesterol, insomnia, nervous issues, flu, and many other illnesses. For your Richest Roots Drink and Richest Sorrel Roots Drink, contact us now via WhatsApp at 876-528-9534. Richest Roots Drink and Richest Sorrel Roots Drink. Richest, a true Jamaican experience.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.